the Kam Klomp. It's basically a modified, a Klomp Dirty Mixer Plus. If you look at the bottom half here, it's awfully familiar to a Klomp Dirty Mixer. Well, they have you'll notice an addition of an extra pot and an extra input, and that's meant to be designed around camera inputs. So I have two footage feeds going on right now. One is just the output of the Klomp module here, if you will, and the other one will be the camera. This is completely passive, so like any other dirty mixer. So let's just start. You're probably used to the original Klomp mixer, dirty mixer, and basically if you have one input in, you get some glitches, fades in and out, maximum saturation at one end, little glitch, little effect, little fade, easy. When you add in your second input over here, we're still in newbie territory, or if you've ever used a Klomp Dirty Mixer before, I'm sure you know what we're doing here. However, I don't seem to be getting this signal. There we go. This is a little DVD of clips I made with a fake menu, but you can see basically Klomp Dirty Mixer effects. You can switch to both ends, and you just are both lefts. You get your side input switches here, and you kind of get that same saturation deal any which way, but it moves where your glitch effect is. Okay, I'm rambling. Back to the original switch. This is where the additions come in and get interesting. 1 second here, I'm gonna go flip this record. So the main addition, if not the only addition, is this extra input here. Now it's kind of designed around adding a second camera, or really any third source. Basically, it's taking the output of these two inputs and it's using it as a source for this pot here. So you figure if your left and right source get mixed here, well, your left and right here will sum to this pot, which will in theory be your right to this pot, while the camera is the left to this pot. So we got our camera switch on clean here. We can see we're glitching pretty well. So let's get some Xbox glitch in here, and then we'll start to mix in our camera signal. And we'll see as we get to about halfway, we're glitching in between our video source and the camera. And here's full camera. It's got the little analog look, little grainy look, I guess, if you will. You can see generally you'll always see some scrolling in the background, so long as you have all three plugs filled. And you can mix and match where you plug things in. But the camera often works best here, as if you switch to the dirty section, I have some transistor glitches here. Which basically I just routed this camera signal through transistors, and you will see glitches based on which transistor you're in. They can often be finicky depending on Like, let's start with a glitch here on the Xbox zone. Alright, we're gonna need some more light. Oftentimes, basically, the way this is designed, if you're clean, you'll get a pretty good camera signal. When you get into this dirty mode, it does seem to get difficult. Nah, I would say it depends on what source you're capturing. When you have a sufficient amount of light, you'll generally see much better glitches through these camera transistor switches. So I generally shoot up to this light in the corner here, or if you're feedbacking, this works excellent through CRTV feedbacking. I have one, it's currently not working. So this would be transistor 2, and you can see if we switch to clean, we just get that signal. We get this transistor, it glitches, and we get some odd coloration. Now, based on, I think our signal is going, yes, we want that bright green signal from the Xbox logo. And we can basically, it's just glitch fest. And transistor switch 1 will give you glitches, mildly different. I notice when feedbacking with CRTVs, they often work with a blue glow and it'll almost give a video effect. I will dub in one of these quite soon, probably when the video's done, so you can see what it looks like, because the results there are often a lot better.